if you're going to be a leader, if you're going to be successful in life, in whatever field you choose to do, you're going to have to master two things. You're going to have to understand the building of a leadership culture, and you're going to have to understand systems thinking. Because leaders build cultures and they build systems that produce repeatable results. And I want to share with you one of my favorites. Over the last month, I've been studying a certain individual that created a level of success that very few people accomplished, won 3 Super Bowls. His team won 5 Super Bowls over a 14-year period through the culture that he created that kept winning Super Bowls even after he left, which is very impressive, by the way. A good leader may produce results when he's there, but great leaders, even after they leave the company, they still produce great results because the leadership culture and the systems in place continue to work. Here's what Bill Walsh, one of the greatest NFL coaches of all time, he said about success. If you are up at 3 a.m. every night talking into a tape recorder and writing notes on a scrap of paper and have knots in your stomach, you are probably on your way to success. And I read that and I was kind of chuckling. I'm like, well, I don't think I wake up every night at 3 a.m. But I think the point that he was trying to make is so many people, when we start talking about leadership, we talk about success, we kind of just wave our hands and act like, well, of course you're going to have to go do the work. But I think we've lost that in our culture today. I think it's almost like people try to figure out what's the least amount of work I can do and still produce a result. And I think a part of it is because we have such a employee mentality. And I have nothing against a job. I had jobs many times in my life. But I think when you get to work and you start thinking, well, I really can't advance here, so you kind of go to work and you're just trying to do the minimum needed so that you don't get fired. But of course, then the boss figures out the minimum he can pay you so that you don't leave. And then we've lost that sense of excellence. We've lost that sense of success that we should be striving for. And then because there's so many people that are not achieving the success they want in life, they start going and playing the game of escape. They go escape their life through entertainment. And even Bill Walsh, who I love what he did in coaching, and I've learned so many principles from his example in leadership. But have you ever thought what Bill Walsh did for a living? Well, what do you do for a living? Well, I teach 11 guys to go tackle 11 other guys. And if we tackle them more than they tackle us, and we carry this pigskin, and we carry that 100 yards, if we can get that 100 yards and go over this line, we spike the ball at that point. And if we do that really well, thousands upon tens of thousands, and sometimes even hundreds of thousands of people will show up to see us tackle those guys. Now, I'm not picking on football or any other sport. I love sports. But have you ever thought, isn't it interesting that there are so many people in life that are more passionate about their sports team than they are their life? You don't see them getting up on Monday morning, woo-hoo-hoo! What's that one, that little kid video where I love my job, I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my daughter. Am I the only one that saw that? There's like 14 million hits on it. Did I watch it 14 million times? You don't see people waking up on Monday morning, I love my job, I love my boss, I can't wait to go to work. It's going to be so exciting. I could get promoted by lunch. You don't see that, do you? You're like, it's Monday. Time to get the donuts. And over. So because they're not achieving what they want in their life, they escape, whether it's into sports or this one. You see some people, yeah, I may not accomplish anything in life, but I'm a Jedi Master Knight Triple Crown winner in the video game. I am so good at this game. I've got every single award. And they're telling me, I've never played the game, but I'm like, so let's do them. And they're like, I'm supposed to be impressed. I'm like, dude, really? Serious? You're a Jedi Master Knight Triple Crown winner. Oh, dude. Now, please, don't misread me. I'm not saying video games are terrible. All I'm saying is, why is the passion so much more that they spent 10,000 plus hours to become the best in the world at something that's going to produce nothing in their life? Let me explain the difference. Entertainment, there's no real production, no real wealth created for the society in entertainment, and it's an expense. You spend money to be entertained, and it's gone. It's never going to return. You have the memory, that's it. Production, in real life, what you do for a living produces results, improves society, and it's an investment. You're investing in yourself, you're investing, and there's returns on that. When you're reading, you're investing in yourself, and there's a return. So many people are mastering entertainment that's really just an expense, and they're minimizing their life, which is what they should be investing in.